Hi, my name is Renee LaFaux, and I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts regarding the film series called Criminal Justice. I find it interesting how easy it is to expound on truths, ideals, humility, morality, love, and spiritual maxims when not exposed to raw reality where the stakes are high and life is cheap, where our choices have consequences that draw us to compromise real love for those persons in our lives in order to be free of said consequences. Criminal justice made me more aware of this than ever before. As I entered into the force of the story, I realized that I, under the right circumstances, bend, squirm, get tempted, want to fold, and want to give up, even if I don't give up. And I'm willing to compromise my morals to get out of a bind. Such life situations are so tricky and humbling to manage, even when only exposed by a movie. I needed this film. It showed me that even though I have convictions, that when they get tested, doubts, fears, self-preservation, anger, weakness, temptation, and the will to escape are not far from my will, longings, and thrust or energy. So I realized that understanding humility intellectually is not the same as practicing it, or willing to pay the price to live it out, and to remain committed to it through thick and thin. The second point that the movie raises that I wrongly complained about in so many other murder mysteries I watched on TV, in the cinemas, or read from books over the years, is that we often don't know who did it until the very end, and often the culprit isn't even a major character in the story until near the very end. I am struck by how this scenario not only plays out in the murder mysteries all the time, but also in the ordinary situations in my life that have nothing to do with murder. I have found that I have assumed or jumped to the conclusion that I had all the evidence in front of me in so many mystery plots, real or imagined, at so many times, only to realize later that I did not have the full picture, and would have made some pretty bad judgmental decisions if God had not convinced me to do otherwise, despite the pull in me to judge, pass sentence, and do self-righteous acts. Let's pray to God to give us healthier and humbler consciences, together with heavenly wisdom, rooted in genuine grace, tolerance, and caring for people.